So MAGA Republicans have been mad all year long at Taylor Swift because she's been out there inspiring young people to vote. She's been helping people to register to vote, and MAGA Republicans don't like that. So they had to figure out a way to combat this. And what did they do? They reached into their bag of tricks, and they pulled out none other than Kid Rock. That's right, Kid Rock is going to be going on his Rock the Country tour, and he is going to be out there inspiring people and helping people register to vote for Donald Trump. That way it can be the Kid Rock fans, and I don't know if they call themselves Kiddies or Rockies, but it'll be the fucking idiots versus the Swifties. Kid Rock, a transplanted Yankee who's never walked down a country road in his life, who has never faced any of the struggles that people here in Appalachia have faced, is going to be out there inspiring them to continue to vote against their own interest. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to say this because I know somebody out there is going to go, wait a minute, I know something about you. Hold on, what are you saying? So I'm going to go ahead and say this out loud. Yes, I did buy the first album that I was made aware of by Kid Rock, which was Devil Without a Cause. I bought that back when I was 19 years old. I'm 43 now. I've evolved, okay? I bought that album and I enjoyed it. And in 2002, I went and seen him in concert. And the dude put on a hell of a show. He played every instrument on the stage. He was a hell of a front man, hell of an entertainer. But I tell you where he lost me. He lost me when he started with all of this I'm Hank Jr.'s rebel son bullshit. He lost me when he came down here and he had lived a privileged life in Detroit, Michigan, and now he comes down here and starts trying to cash in and pretend like he's a country boy. And he got people in my part of the world to embracing those cliches that really just talks down and pokes fun at us and makes us look like idiots. That is where Kid Rock lost me as a listener. I could no longer get behind that because I had to grow up here in the South, and a whole lot of us had to grow up here, and we had to face up to a lot of uncomfortable truths about ourselves. And we had to realize that it was time that we had to start doing better and that we had to get woke, whether anybody wants to love that word or not. We realized that we had to change. And people like Kid Rock came down here and he saw a market for it and he said, hey, I can sell this shit to these people. And so he picked up a rebel flag and started selling it. And that's where he lost me. And ever since Trump's been in office, he is just hardcore for Donald Trump all the way. And it's a rich dude supporting a rich dude. But now he's going to be out here inspiring people to vote against their own interest. And, you know, now the guy, like I said, the guy could play any instrument and he's a hell of a showman. I don't know if Uncle Kracker still writes his lyrics, but used to. Uncle Kracker wrote most of his lyrics. Now, I don't know if Uncle Kracker is as stupid as he is or if he just realizes, hey, I can sell this stupid shit to this dude. I don't really want to knock Uncle Kracker, but that's been Kid Rock all these years. And in this last year, he got out there and he tried his best to bring down an American company, all because they put a transgender on a can and he got his feelings hurt. And how did he react to that? He went out, he bought cases of Bud Light, he set them up, he took a assault rifle and he mowed them down, or he had somebody off the camera helping him mow them down because he still couldn't fucking hit the damn thing. But he did that and he encouraged people to boycott an American company. He encouraged people to put an American company out of business and then wants to sit back and talk about how that we need to create jobs. Well, dude, I don't know if you know this or not, but you was trying to do away with a whole lot of them. You was trying to bring down an American company because they embraced a person that you didn't agree with. And you couldn't be a big boy and just look the other way. I walk by things all the time that I don't want to buy. I walk by things all the time that goes against what I believe in. I keep walking. I live here in the South, have my entire life. I've faced the struggles that people in this part of the world faced. I know what it's like to live here. And I know what it's like to live here and have the rest of the world looking at you. Because every day I get messages from people, or I see them in the comment section saying, man, I have scrolled past your videos for a long time because I just saw you sitting there in your chair and you've got on a bandana, you're smoking a cigar, you've got tattoos, you got rings on your fingers, you look like a biker. And so I just figured you was going to be another Kid Rock type screaming at me and barking at me, so I kept scrolling. But once I actually stopped and listened, I couldn't believe that you was saying it the other way. Well, the reason why that you had that problem, the reason why that you looked at me and, yeah, you passed judgment at first, and I don't blame you for it, but the reason that you did that is because the likes of Kid Rock has been out here barking all these years and making the rest of us look like idiots. And that's the problem that I've always had with Kid Rock. Can the dude play his instruments? Yeah. Can the dude put on a show? Yeah. But if you go listen to the music he's made lately, that dude is just phoning this shit in. He knows there's an audience for it. He's a businessman, and he's a good businessman. I'll give him that. He is. He knows how to cash in on the moment, and that's what he's doing. But in the meantime, while he cashes in on this moment, and he rides this MAGA train as it's kind of starting to come off the rails and crash and burn. He's just going to inspire people in my part of the world to continue to vote against their own interest. And so, you know, just so you know, so it's set in stone, Kid Rock don't come from where I come from. That's true, he's a Yank, he ain't no son of Hank, and if you thought so, well, goddamn, you're fucking dumb. And no, those aren't my words. Go Google them and be entertained.